Redskins K Dustin Hopkins back at practice, could return this. Redskins placekicker Dustin Hopkins was at practice on Wednesday for the first time since he was placed on injured reserve with a right hip rotator muscle strain. Hopkins didn't kick because of the practice schedule, but he expects to participate in a heavy day of kicking on Thursday. "Today felt like a normal day again," Hopkins said. "Even though 8 weeks can be a long time in the nature of a season, it never felt normal not having a normal workday. Even though it was an extended period, today it felt more normal, even though I hadn't done it in 8 weeks, than every day of the past 8 weeks." Redskins head coach Gruden said there's a possibility the team moves Hopkins back to the active roster at some point this season. He's eligible to play as soon as Sunday when Washington hosts the Arizona Cardinals if the team elects to use one of its 2 short-term injured reserve designations on Hopkins. "We'll take a look at him, see how he's feeling, make sure he's got his strength back and his motion and timing and all that," Gruden said. Redskins are plagued by a never-ending vicious cycle. Hopkins has been on injured reserve for the last 8 weeks, but he said he resumed kicking on his own for the past 2 weeks. He said he initially suffered the injury in Week 4 against the Kansas City Chiefs. Following a bye week, Hopkins attempted to play through it in Week 6 against the San Francisco 49ers but did more damage in the process. He went 2 for 2 on field goals, but against San Francisco missed his only extra point attempt in 13 tries this season. "I don't think we realized the extent of what the injury was," Hopkins said. Washington placed Hopkins, who will become a free agent at the end of the season, on injured reserve and signed Nick Rose to a 2-year deal with no guaranteed money. Rose has made 10 of his 11 field goals in 8 games and 18 of 20 extra point attempts. "I've obviously gotten to know Nick since he's been here, and I wish him nothing but the best," Hopkins said. "But obviously, you want to keep your job. I enjoy it here. Tress, Way, and Nick Sundberg have done an awesome job for me and my whole entire time I've been here. I love this locker room. It's a weird dichotomy of wanting a guy to do well, but also wanting to keep your job for sure." Read more on the Redskins. Craven's cleared to return to football. Will he do so with the Redskins? Jordan Reed's season is over after Redskins place him on injured reserves. Verluga, Gruden taking all the blame for Redskins' woes sounds familiar as losses mount. Redskins players question direction of Team Steinberg. "None of this looks good